My name is Antonios Rompos. My family actually is my partner, but we live together. We are married in the United States, and in Greece we have signed the civil union. I met my partner in 1981 at a bar, and we've been together since then. Steve, that's his name, is very honest, and he's a very well-educated person. He's very good-hearted, and he's a teacher. He's been working in Greece since whenever I met him, all these years. So practically he's a little bit changed to look like a Greek in many ways. So he's emotional, and he's a person I can trust, a person I can exchange my pure affection with him. And these are very important things for a relationship that lasts all these years. According to my age, I've been homosexual since I realized that since I was a little boy. But speaking about the years that I was a teenager or growing up, like in 1970, this decade, it was impossible to come out, at least in the surrounding that I was living. So at that time, like some friends that I had who were homosexuals, who had to pretend, and we also had some kind of girlfriends for a while. At the age of 22, I decided that it was not honest to pretend with the girlfriends, and the girlfriends that was not fair for them. So without telling them the real reason, I just stopped with them, and I started my gay life in private. I was always very shy and with low profile, like my friends. And I didn't tell anybody at the time, except for my brother, who, out of a coincidence, he was also homosexual, so we were good friends. But my parents, I think that when we reached the age of 30, with my brother, I think they must have realized what was going on, because they wouldn't see any girlfriends. They would see some nice people, nice friends we had around. And so we didn't speak open. But I really, really came out when I was about 50 years old. The most beautiful thing is that being a minority, you have a freedom, you have some kind of freedom that you belong to a group of people that they can express themselves. They do not suppress themselves, and they can enjoy their living without prejudice, without being homophobic, without being racist. And this gives you some freedom and some happiness. But I think this is something special. I had a very nice sexual life in my life. I have whatever I wanted. But now, since I'm getting older, everything is more slow, but I'm still happy. For the future, I hope that I will be always with my partner, living together and spending the rest of our life together. And for the other people, I hope that at some point, I don't know when and how, people will realize that they should respect any difference that people have, and anything that has the right to exist, no matter what. If we talk about my personal life, I was always had the dream of a partner, because that's very important for everybody. This is how you improve yourself, you give an injection of life to yourself. And of course, if it's a successful relationship, and I think I'm very privileged because I did have this successful relationship. So the answer is yes. What I was dreaming about my future became true. Being homophobic is something that comes from the society. There's no other reason. If you live in a free society, you don't even think about that. I think that all the straight people should put in their minds that all the LGBT people share the same feelings, the same fear, the same pain, the same agony that anybody, any human being does on this planet. There is not even one difference. We're exactly the same. We just express ourselves in some variety, which, according to the society, characterizes as a minority. But there's no difference. And they should realize that we are all the same at the very end. It's the homophobia which makes things worse. And as a psychiatrist, I believe that homophobia exists because of the society that creates that. Because if the society was not enforcing this kind of ideas, and conservative people or conservative governments would not make this kind of panic about whatever else, things would be better.